Wow.
I pray, but I'm lost. Am I just praying to silence?
So Silence is a new drama film directed by Martin Scorsese that stars Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver as two Christian priests who go to Japan to find out what happened to their mentor, played by Liam Neeson, and a time in Japan when Christianity was outlawed. Like, if you followed or even believed in Christianity, you would be killed. Alright guys, so let's get into Silence. So I've been looking forward to this movie for one main reason, and that is Martin Scorsese. The guy is a master, and I have not found a single film that I did not like when I watched it. Taxi Driver is one of my favorite films of all time. I love Wolf of Wall Street. I love The Departed. I love Raging Bull. Essentially every film that I've seen from him, I either liked or I loved. And I gotta tell you guys right now, the moment this film ended, I was speechless. So I went with Lucas to go see this movie, and I'm not even kidding, our reaction a few minutes after it said directed by Martin Scorsese, we were both like this. Wow. So when it comes to Martin Scorsese, this guy is amazing at directing. Not only from his actors, which I'll get to in a little bit, but from the cinematography alone. The cinematography of Silence is mesmerizing. The opening shot alone made me think, okay, so that's what we're in for. The cinematography alone is the reason why I want to rewatch this film. Andrew Garfield and Adam Driver knock it out of the park, specifically Andrew Garfield. This guy is continuing to improve himself as an actor. I was one of the people who loved him as Spider-Man. I loved him even more in Hacksaw Ridge. This and Hacksaw Ridge are tied right now for my favorite Andrew Garfield performance. This guy just, oh my god. The character arc that Andrew Garfield goes through in this film is so crushing, and I'll describe that to you in a little bit. Adam Driver was also great. Adam Driver has a scene in this film, I'm not gonna lie, that put me in tears, and Andrew Garfield as well. There was one specific scene, or no, two scenes that Andrew Garfield had that I was just crushed as a human being. Liam Neeson doesn't have a lot of screen time, but when he does, it is really impactful. The reason why I say this film broke me as a person is because this film deals a lot with crisis of faith. It's because when these two priests went to Japan in this time period, it was at a time when Christianity was outlawed in Japan. Like, you would be scolded, you would be scathed, you would be beaten, you would be even killed, you'd be tortured for even believing in Christianity. Just for what they went through in this film because of what they believed in, it honestly had me in tears at specific parts. And I'm not gonna lie, on my drive home, I did not listen to music at all. The last time I felt this crushed was when I saw Fruitvale Station in 2013. It's kind of coincidence because I also saw Fruitvale Station with Lucas, and the two of us had the exact same reaction after we saw the film. Like, we just did not speak for 5 minutes straight, and we just looked at the credits in complete silence. And also, for an over 2.5 hour film, it did not feel that way. It was paced really well. There was not a single part in the film in which I was just like, come on, let's keep it going. I was constantly engaged watching these two priests going through what they were going through, trying to find what the heck happened to their mentor. My only real con towards Silence is that it is a tough watch, and I feel like it'll be that way, especially if you are really religious. But for me, this is one of those rare times that I'm overlooking a con, simply because this is one of those films I want to study and analyze. Now, will I be able to watch this film anytime soon? No, but in the coming months, I will able to. Now, this con isn't necessarily for me, but I feel like that some people will feel a little bored. Some people, not all people. Overall, guys, Silence is another excellent film that is in Martin Scorsese's already amazing filmography. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, if I had seen this film before I did my top 10 favorite films of 2016 list, this would have easily gone in my top 10 favorite films of last year. I loved this film, as tough it was to watch and as crushing it was. It's up there for me among with Scorsese's best films, and I'm gonna give Silence a 5 out of 5 stars. I absolutely loved this film, guys. check it out when it comes in wide release this Friday. If you're a Martin Scorsese fan, check this movie out. It is such a great film. Alrighty guys, so comment down and let me know below, what is your favorite Martin Scorsese film of all time? Let me know below. I hope you guys enjoyed my review of Silence, and if so, please hit that like button. Please share this video with your pals, and if you want to see more content from me, please hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, until the next review, I will see you guys next time.